Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Bingo Bonanza, live from the double wide of everyone's favorite beauty professional, Hummel figurine collector, and bingo caller, Miss Richfield 1981.
I'd like to tell a story of the prettiest of girls. It's me from Minnesota, in my heels and in my curls. Although my roots were modest, I was destined for the stage. My parents knew they had a star when at an early age. I did not say the word mama, I chose a different line. At just the tender age of 2, I screamed, "Oh, 69!" Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bingo Bonanza! I'm your hostess, Miss Richfield 1981, and I invite you to stay right where you are and let me bring bingo to you. Oh, it's gonna be a bonanza because we've got a live studio audience and prizes and the Richfield winner spinner and fun, and it's all because bingo makes it better. It really does! Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Now it's your turn, join with me. Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play? Grab your balls and play, now you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play. I can't hear you. Grab your balls and play. Grab your balls and play, hey! Hi, everyone, and welcome to Bingo Bonanza. It's Bites and Balls Bingo. And Louis and I have been just hanging out and having a good time and waiting for y'all to be here. I'm so excited you're all here today. And it's Bites and Balls Bingo. And we're celebrating diversity today. We're celebrating different people. And that's why I'm wearing my rainbow outfit. In fact, let me back up so you can see it. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's rainbow. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. Thank you. Ears, dress. It goes all the way around. All the way around. And you know, quite honestly, most of my outfits don't have the design on the back. Just the front. Yeah. So this is a real special one. And then somebody, Chris, my friend Chris from Orlando, sent me these rainbow ears. And I thought perfect timing because yesterday was the fabulous Coming Out Day, National Coming Out Day yesterday. I don't know how many of you celebrated and how many of you need to come out, but that's an important thing that we come out. We talk about it. We talk about it, right? Louis is an ally. He is not gay. He likes the ladies, this one. But anyway, so I have a lot of fun tonight planned. I'm so excited. You picked a great night to be here on Bingo Bonanza. It is our 34th Bingo Bonanza, and I know some of you have been to every single one, and we know who you are, and we appreciate that. Many have been to many, and we love having new friends. So let me first of all start out by saying hello to my wonderful studio audience. And we've got a couple of really special guests. Oh, look at this. It's a good-looking crowd tonight. And first of all, we'll start with Cody. He's right next to me here. Hey, Cody.
How are you?
See you here. And Cody, you're calling us from where?
I'm in Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. Wow.
Yeah.
And it's Columbus Day.
It is Columbus Day.
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
You're
right.
from Columbus, Ohio, and it's Columbus Day. Unfortunately, Cody, we don't celebrate Columbus Day anymore. So we'll have to move on to Chris next to you, who hopefully will have a little bit better news than you had. But we'll come back and talk to you later, okay? Don't go too far, you. You're very handsome. Are you single, Cody?
I am single.
That's what we wanted to hear. All right. Hot dog, we got a wiener right here. I actually have my wiener right here for Louis. Louis likes the wiener. And so we have to have if we want the cat to show up, you got to bribe it a little bit like me, So Chris, thank you for coming back and joining us. Chris was a guest on another show we had a while ago, and we had a last minute cancellation. And sometimes we call our old friends and we say, can you be here? And then Chris just said, you bet I can be here. And I appreciate you being here again with us, Chris. And you're from Hartsdale, New York. And you said that's close to where?
Manhattan. We're like 20 minutes north of
Manhattan, which I have not heard of before. Is it near New York City, or is it near New York City?
Yeah.
It is near New York City. Okay, I've heard of that. I know New York City because I'm at the Triad every year.
I know.
I love the Triad. It's on 72nd between Columbus and Amsterdam. So need I say we don't stay in the neighborhood, but we do perform in the neighborhood. Yeah, it's a kind of a fancy schmancy area, but maybe I'll come to Hartsdale and stay with you. I bet that's a good deal.
Oh yeah, we'll fold out the couch just for you.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to do that, really. I just, you don't have to fold out the couch. I'll just sleep on the couch. I do bring Lewis with me.
Oh, please do, and we'll put the aero bed out for Lewis.
Oh, the aero, yeah, he's fussier. He's fussier than me. Thank you so much, and then. We'll just go around sort of clockwise, and Glenna and Dawn are here, and they are coming to us from a very special place. Glenna and Dawn, tell us where you're from, or where you're now.
We're in North Truro, and as you know, it's right next to P-Town.
That's right next to P-Town. That's right next to P-Town, North Truro.
Right. Yep.
It's all
we can see it out the window.
All the folks with money that don't want to live in town, they head out to North Truro. It's beautiful out there. It's so pretty. Do you live on the water?
No, we live facing the bay, and we actually don't. We're about half a mile, maybe, from the water, but we're high up, so we get a nice view. We get to see the P-Town as it goes around. We can see some of the lighthouses and the whole town itself at night.
And we can see Providence, Plymouth from where we are too. We're above Pond Village.
You don't live near Maria, do you? And my friend Maria lives over
I've ever heard Maria.
Yeah, well, you have to find out. I'll introduce you. She lives in North Truro. She lives up on a hill too, but there's a lot of hills on North Truro, aren't there?
Yeah.
It's so pretty out there. I tell you, I'm going to come out and visit you next time I'm there. Hopefully we'll be able to visit. Gads. This last year was a tough one, but don't go anywhere. I want to also look at this vote for Josie for mayor. Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's start talking politics here. How are you, Josie?
Yeah. I'm bringing the fun back into politics, okay? Just so we're clear.
Yeah, we haven't had too much fun in politics for a while. It's been a little bit tough.
Yeah, dramatic more. It's reality television, and no offense to myself, but it's that Trump can really give some of us reality stars a real bad name.
Oh yeah, and you're a reality star too. You I know you cook. In fact, we're going to talk to you more about that. So get ready to talk about cooking, because I don't cook. And
that's how I keep my job.
Lewis and I just eat out of a can, the two of us. So I'll be interested to talk to you a little bit about that. But don't go anywhere, because we also want to talk to Ms. Ramos. And you are looking lovely tonight, Ms. Ramos.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And I need to know how to pronounce your first name, because I can't read it.
Mireya.
Oh, almost like Maria. Yeah. Well, there's a little echo. We got a little echo going there. But don't worry about it, because I like hearing myself twice.
That's good.
I would appreciate you not repeating yourself, but I can hear myself twice. Sometimes it's good. It reminds me what I'm saying. Half the time I'm not listening, even to me. I know. So anyway, but is it Mira? How do you say it again?
Mireya.
Say it again. She's going to say
Mireya.
Mireya. Mireya. Kind of like that. Mireya. I got it. Mireya. Holy smokes. I'm telling you, I took a couple years of Espanol, in high school. It's just, I'm really shining through public school. So bear with me. Well, thank you so much. We're going to get more. We're going to find out more. And this is a very special guest because, you know, every so often we have somebody comes in and they do a little special number for us. And so we're going to see about if we can talk this gal right down here into maybe doing a little number for us. And this gal down there cooking for us. And then Cody, you just sit there and look pretty. Okay, you don't have to do anything. You just stay right where you are. You're fine. You're fine. So anyway, and speaking of just fine, I want to talk to Chris. First of all, thank you guys for joining us. And Chris, thank you for joining us tonight. Chris is one of our team. You know, we have 5 people that put this on. You know, Chris and I are just 2. And then Eli, our friend Eli, we occasionally see Eli. And then Joe, who we never see because he refuses to be on the camera and he's just couldn't be more handsome. Joe's so handsome.
Oh, true.
Isn't he? And then he's in Minneapolis. Philly, Eli's in Philly. And then you're in Florida. My crazy manager's in Florida. And I'm in Richfield.
That's right. And happy Indigenous Peoples Day, Miss Richfield.
Wow. Happy. And look at this. It's about diversity today.
I love it.
It's about...
In honor of Indigenous Peoples Day, I just want to say that I'm coming from the land of the Seminole and I think the Traino people, which is really awesome. And so
I'm coming from the Dakota people.
I love that.
You know that? Yeah.
It's
even though I'm in Minnesota, you know, it's like the Dakota people were the ones who are. We had several different Indian tribes who are in our area, but that's one of them. And we're fortunate enough, we have an Indian reservation right in the city. Yeah, the Little Earth Indian Reservation right in the city of Minneapolis. And so we're fortunate enough to have lots of cultural things going on. So today they did a bunch of stuff.
So speaking of a lot of things going on, by the way, one of the things we love is when people share bingo that we've got going on.
We love that.
We love that, which they can do right now by hitting the share button. And whoever shares the most each week, we give them a special gift from the treasure test. And actually, our winner from this week is actually David Peterson from Minneapolis. So
I know David Peterson.
No, that's crazy.
I do know David Peterson.
Oh, that's funny. So
thank you, David Peterson. Of course, there's probably more than one David Peterson. Well, I know one David Peterson. I don't know if I know that David Peterson. It's a little bit like, you know, Silva when you're in the name Silva. When you're in P-Town, that could be anyone, really.
Yeah, anybody or their brother.
Anybody could be Silva.
That's right. So we're going to play 3 games of bingo today. The way it works is they have 3 cards. They should play all 3 cards every time. At
the same time.
I know, at the same time.
You get a better chance of winning.
That's right. Speaking of chances of winning, you have to hit bingo as soon as you have bingo because only the first 2 win one of the ultra high in demand Miss Richfield magnets that you can get no other place.
Well, magnets, right. I don't have a magnet. I was going to reach for a magnet and I can't find one.
So make sure to hit you have bingo right away once you do it. And then
look at what the magnet is. Can you see the magnet? It says
peace, love, and Miss Richfield.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. And then
and it's rainbow, sweet. It's rainbow.
Full of like your outfit. So your outfit matches the prize today.
You are catching on so much faster tonight. You must have had a good night's rest last night.
It's because I'm not drinking today. That's what it is.
And you haven't muted yourself once. So far.
Naomi and I have decided to hit the drink a little less. That's really what's happening.
Well, not Naomi so much, but yeah.
Fine. She's making up for me. And last but not least, we do appreciate the help. There are 5 of us, including the very handsome Joe, that go into making this be possible. And one of the ways that you can show your support is by hitting any dollar amount that's on screen that's convenient for you, or paypal.me, Richfield Tips, or at Richfield Tips. Any way you can get it to us, we'll take it, which we appreciate. Thank you so much.
We're not fussy. And we're not any denomination. We're interdenominational. Any denomination works. It really doesn't matter. And a lot of time, and I think a lot of people don't realize, you know, we're a little bit like the public television, only more interesting and certainly louder. But you know, a lot of times, you know, it's very few people tip. So we do appreciate, you know, some people very generous. But if you haven't tipped, we love our new friends. You know, be a new friend. And help us out because we would appreciate it so much. And we do share it amongst ourselves. And, you know, times are, Chris is also running for office. Josie's running for office.
In the state of city.
You know what I'm saying? Lewis is eating wieners. I mean, we got expenses going here. And of course, Naomi. Oh, God bless Naomi. Last week she struggled. I don't know if you last week. Well, she fell asleep and then she slid. I was just sitting here watching. She slid off the cinder blocks, which I have right outside my patio door because I don't have a deck. And we don't really have room for a deck. So I just put a couple cinder blocks out there. And she puts the harp on there because she plays the musical harp to start each game. And unfortunately, last week she slid off and sort of bumped her head. Fortunately, she doesn't wear anything nice, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, the point is that she's back this week. She's going to start us out. Okay, sort of jumped the gun there.
A little early there.
She jumped the gun there, but she's going to start each game out. So when you hear that noise, that means it's the start of a game, and Naomi is still upright, playing the harp. So she plays for Mighty Fortresses Our God Lutheran Church. You're not Lutheran, are you, Chris?
I am not.
What did you grow up?
I am a Reformed Catholic.
Oh, Catholic. Oh, the old Catlickers.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you gotta love that. Yeah, we'll be separated by barbed wire in heaven, but I'll wait. All right. Well, I got Ruth here, and should we start the game? I think we should start the game.
Let's do it.
It's bingo in any direction. I have Ruth here, and we're keeping Ruth's memory alive. She's joining us for bingo each and every week. Sometimes she'll wave, hello, everyone, hello. And she's not real animated. She's just very quiet. She just sits, but she makes sure that everything is operating fair and square, very important. And so it's bingo in any direction, which means you can get any 5 in a row, horizontally, up and down, diagonally, or back and forth, vertical or diagonal or horizontal. That's the word I was looking for. Horizontal. Should be writing down my notes. Anyway, and then you also want to make sure you mark your free space. Okay, so mark the free space because you already got one now. Okay, you already got one. Isn't that great? And you can see, look at the colorful balls. They're coming down the chute. There they go. Here, I'll move her a little bit. She could sit, and she'll sit over here for just a minute. There we go. There we go. Then you can see the balls rolling down. There they go, and they are ready to go. They got my new cart that I got out of the garbage. Down the block. Carried it myself down the street. Had to carry it a block, but isn't it nice? And it goes up and down. So now you can see, I used to have to prop this up with books. And, I'm too busy living life to be reading about it. So I don't have a lot of books. And so my Bible was under there. And then at Sundays, I had to dig that out from under the bingo thing. So we're going to start with 065, everybody. 065 now. 065. And you've already got one because you got the free space. Maybe you got 2 now. And I would like to go first and foremost to Cody, who is calling us from Ohio. And I-17. And Cody, how are you, my dear? Oh, you're very quiet. Yes, you're very quiet. I think you might. Hang on, keep talking because we have to unmute you. And and everybody, and 32, everybody, keep marking. Now, don't forget you can play on 3 cards. 3 cards, everybody. And I wish there were 3 Codys looking at you. You're just lovely. And you're single?
I am single.
How can
ready to mingle?
And be single? Are you strange? How is this possible? Are you recently divorced or anything?
I got out of a relationship in end of July.
Ooh, end of July. That's a tough time to even be in a relationship. What with the chlamydia 19? It's just B12.
It totally got us.
And you haven't had the chlamydia 19, I hope, have you?
No chlamydia 19 here.
But you're going to school.
I am. I'm a full-time student. I was a flight attendant, so COVID kind of got me there.
Ooh, a flight for who? Who were you flight attendant for?
Delta.
Oh, yeah. I don't know anything. I take the bus, personally. And
right.
44. We have to get our own coffee. And you have to get it before you get on the bus. It's not that. But it's a lot more economical, actually.
Oh.
And so you have been, so you were a flight attendant, and now you're studying something else. Is it because you don't think you can keep your job? Because I know a lot of people are worried about that.
We actually
68, sorry. Oh, 68. You have to be a little faster. But I realize you're a flight attendant, so you're probably used to sort of, slowing it down, right? Oh, 68,
all
looking
the
at the customers and deciding if you want to wait on people or not. So are you, so you afraid you're not going to have a job? This just makes me sad.
they're not going to furlough Delta people as of right now, but it was time for me to get out anyway, so I wanted to go back and do something else. So I'm getting my master's in education.
Did you do that?
I was a flight attendant for 5 years.
5. That's long enough. 5 years. Yeah, right? B13. B13. I do have to say, though, my sister-in-law is a flight attendant. Oh, she was. She retired. And part of the reason she retired was so that other people, wouldn't lose their jobs. A lot of folks retired. She wasn't planning on retiring. She loved it. She loved to travel. And quite honestly, I didn't know if she could have done better. So, she was happy with that. 66, everybody. But you're doing better. You're at school. You're in grad school for, you want to be a teacher.
I do.
What kind of teacher?
Elementary, hopefully third or fourth grade is what I'm going for.
Oh, 3rd or 4th grade. Well, they still listen to you then. They still have a
sparkle, and they're not quite jaded just yet.
Well, hang on. Let me get Glenna and Dawn in here just a minute here, because Glenna and Dawn, Glenna is a retired school psychologist.
Ah, very nice.
What grades were you working with there?
Actually, I worked in kindergarten through 12th grade.
Oh, that's what what's his name? Cody. That's what he's looking at. Hang on a minute. And 45. And so were you just dealing with the mental cases, or what was going on that you were a psychologist for the kids?
Well, I wish I had done more individual work, but actually I did a lot of testing for kids who had special needs. So a lot of the focus was on special needs children.
And there's a lot of that going around. There's a lot of kids with special needs these days.
Yeah.
When I went to school, it was just like, it was like, good luck. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what? It's just like, a classroom of like 35 kids. I mean, you can imagine, but I turned out, look how I turned out. Hello,
You're perfect.
And 39. But I love the fact that you were helping, and it's great to know that you're at the end of your career. And how long have you been retired now, Glenna?
5 years, actually. So,
5 years, and now we've got somebody new coming into the field. Isn't that kind of cool? And Glenna, where did you have your child fix-it shop? Where was that?
Well, I can think about 10 states, but one of them was in Mankato, Minnesota.
No way! You have roots in Minnesota?
We were 15 years in Minnesota, and so
I didn't know that. Hang on a minute.
Time.
B6, everyone. B6. I didn't know you were in Minnesota. Well,
yes.
That is fantastic. Well, congratulations. And then you were where were you, in Mankato down there?
We were up on the hill by the university. But I worked out in the country schools, out in Nicollet and those little schools. The farmers were primarily the occupation, so it was very interesting.
I bet, because I bet a lot of those farmers didn't believe in psychology. They're not. That's not a big thing out there on the farm.
Yeah, especially
pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and literally you have bootstraps out there. So I mean, literally you're picking yourself up. But you know what? Here's something that could solve any problem of any kind. Oh, 69. I know. Everybody's a winner. Oh, here's the 069 whistle. Oh, 69. Look at that. Look at it's even making. Look at, she's even smiling. I know. Dinner for 2. I know. Oh, everybody's a winner. I got a million of them. And so anyway, and so that's so exciting. And then what did Don do? Did he have anything to do with children? Did you have children?
I taught at the university down there.
Oh, at Mankato then.
That's right. Yeah.
What did you teach, Don?
Pardon me?
What did you teach?
Well, I taught statistics and I taught a lot of research, but I also taught a lot of teachers how to use technology in the classroom.
Wow, that brings up so many follow-up questions, but I'm going to call the next ball. I-16, everybody, I-16. Well, you guys are close to P-Town now. Cody, have you ever been to P-Town?
Yes, this is the first year in 12 years that we have not been there.
Okay, and then these two, North Churro, they live really close to P-Town. And we love P-Town. Cody is a hottie and a half. Look at that. You can butter my biscuit on both sides any day. Wow.
I'm
not
okay.
a word about Glenna.
it.
Not a word about What is that about? Do you think, Glenna, do you think it's because you're old? I don't know. What is it? I-28. I-28. Glenna's like, it doesn't bother me. I'm used to solving problems, right, Glenna? You don't have problems. You solve problems. I love it. What I love about having folks on like you guys is because, I think children are, what is it? What is it saying? Our future. I think children are our future. And I just think it's great that people are so plugged in and still want to teach. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I think it just gives me a headache, the thought of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a mess. Look, hang on a minute. Let's get Chris in here. Chris, darling, Chris is coming in. He's from Hartsdale, New York, near New York City and Manhattan, both. And then, what do you do, Chris? Do you do anything with children?
God, no.
Okay. Thank God, because I thought if we have to talk about kids for the entire hour, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That is going to be tough. B15, everybody. It's bingo in any direction, for crying out loud. Don't make it harder than it is. So, and speaking of children, you're going to love this next one, which is I-18. We all love to hear that. I-18. Now, Glenna and Don, have you been to New York City? Because you said you were in Connecticut, right? At some point.
I was born in New York City, actually, but I lived in the suburbs when I grew up.
Where were you born in New York City? I didn't know that. I didn't even know they let people be born in New York City.
I was born in Lenox Hill Hospital.
Where?
Years ago.
Yeah, right, exactly. Just after the war, we understand. So I-20. And then Chris, what do you do for work?
Well, I work for a piano company.
Well, that's right. You sell pianos, right?
I don't sell them. I just work for the CEO. I do projects for him and stuff.
Oh.
Work from home now. I've been working from home since March.
I know, we're all working from home. And Cody, are you studying at home? Do you have to you go to school? What school's in Ohio? I didn't know they had colleges there.
I'm not actually. I'm doing an online school.
Oh, online. Oh. Which school is that?
It's Western Governors.
Oh, that one. Right, of course. B3, everybody. B3. And so tell me now, now, Chris, you're not single, are you, Chris?
No, my husband actually just got home, so he's going to jump on.
Oh, he's going to join us too. Well, right now, I kind of like the fact that you've got the cat going. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's my company.
Yeah, why not? Like, it's just very holiday-ish, But then you look at Cody, he doesn't, because you look at Glenna and Don, and they've got that sailboat and a beautiful lamp and a couch, and then you've got a beautiful painting, and then Cody needs nothing. He just, you know what I'm saying? He's in Ohio. They don't decorate in Ohio.
Basic black background is all he needs.
Thank you. N33. Something about when you go black or something. I know. I don't know.
You have to work harder.
I don't know what that saying is, but I've heard it somewhere. Everybody, G48. All right, G48. So anyway, we might as well keep going with the party. Can you bring Josie in too? Can you bring her in while we're just? Oh my gosh! Whoa! Look, we got a new. And this is Bites and Balls Bingo, and look at our new bingo sign that they made for this. This is my friend. I know. Peek around the bee. Hello, and then poor Don is just Well, don't worry, Don. You were behind the O. you know. I know, would have been, and you were right by the O, Mr. Ohio. So we have to find out who won our game tonight. Who won the first game?
So that last number, that set off a whole bunch of bingos, but only the first two, they're the luckiest ones. So we had Dan from Burien, Washington, and Dennis from Minneapolis.
Wow, we got some Minneapolis
tonight
here.
That's
and
right.
Glenna and Don have ties to it. It's a big Minnesota night. Hot dog, we got a wiener, baby. Play that music, man.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
I'm grabbing my balls right now. I'm putting them back in because we got 2 more games of bingo to play, all right? And it's kind of an exciting night tonight. Sometimes the games go a little faster, so that means that there's probably, if they go on a little longer, you got a little better chance of winning. And don't forget to hit that button right away. I also want to remind you tonight that we have some people who have been so good to us. Of course, between games is a good time to send us a little tip if you would. It'd be so appreciated. You know, we appreciate it so much. And we thank you so much. And so many have been so faithful. And tonight, we have a list of people we want to thank. And that is our bingo boosters. And they are people that just have been so good to us. And we had people that we just wanted to thank. We thought, well, what do we do? And so we thought, well, we'll name people. And if you're not named tonight, hang in there and keep shelling out the money, and we'll put your name up eventually. You can buy yourself onto this list. You really can, if you just keep trying. Our Golden Tiara Club, we want to thank Mike Reese. Thanks, Mike from Atlanta. What a beautiful city. I play the plaza there. Leslie Flaherty from Elk Ridge, Maryland. And of course, old Elk Ridge. I have no idea where that is, but I do know Maryland is out there to the east, if I'm not mistaken. Paul Goodman, thank you, from Connecticut. Paul, very faithful. Sam, that Mexican last name, from San Rafael, California, of course. And speaking of, I have to thank Carlos. My friend Carlos, thank you so much. Carlos sent us a little something later in the week. And you can watch these later on too, and send us a little something. Dan has been so faithful from Minneapolis. Thanks, Dan. And Bert from St. Charles, Missouri. Oh man, we are reaching everywhere these days. Jason from Buckeye Lake, Ohio. Wait a minute, we might have to introduce him to Cody. If he's single. Greg, thank you, from Cathedral City. God bless you, Cathedral City. Close to heaven there in California. And Chris Covell from Hartsdale, New York. And I think is that you, Chris? Is that the Chris who has been so generous? Is that you?
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there were 2 Chris's from Hartsdale.
No, this is my night, clearly.
This is clearly your night. This is clearly one. You should journal about this before you go to bed.
Yes.
Which will probably be soon because it's late out there. It's about an hour later, something like that. Yeah. I also want to bring on my friend. Well, actually, not bring on. I just want to advertise. We'll talk to her during our next game. But we do have a musical tribute that we want to do in honor of our special day that we're celebrating, our Bites and Balls Bingo. And I'm going to talk to her next as we go on and visit. But we are going to give her a little bit of our tips. And we say thank you to our performers by sending them a little something special. So don't forget, of course, it gets divided up with us 5. It does get divided up with our wonderful person that's going to be playing a very special musical number you don't want to miss. And then if I have anything left over, beer for Naomi. There we go. And then if any of you want your money earmarked to buy Naomi beer, she plays the harp for us outside on my cinder blocks, outside my slider. That doesn't really slide anymore, but so I have to go out the front door. Anyway, but so if you want to do that, when you tip, just put a note in there F-O-N, friend of Naomi. You don't have to say it. You don't say it's beer money, just F-O-N, friend of Naomi. And then we'll know it's beer money for Naomi. Now, our next game is a wonderful game, and it's going to be a lot of fun because it's top or bottom. And of course, we all know there's no such thing as top and bottom. And so I've already heard from Naomi. So we're going to start it out right away. We're going to roll it out here. There we go. Top or bottom. So we're going to call all the letters, as you can see. So you can see down there, all the letters. You can see the little corner here. In case you're wondering, what are we playing here? That's what we're playing. And so so you can feel free to mark any of them. We can't mark the free space because it's either the top bar or the bottom bar, okay? And so everybody pay attention now. You can't, don't do the free space. It's not going to do you anything, and it just bothers me when you don't follow directions. So don't mark the free space. And if you ever mark one, you can just touch it again, and it will erase it. Also, I want to remind you, if you just need to refresh your card, and sometimes it says something weird at the top or whatever, but just refresh your card. It'll work. All right, and we're going to start out with G56. G56. Top or bottom? Top or bottom? Makes me want to talk to Cody again, but I'm going to talk to this other gal instead. My friend Miriam. No, it's like Maria, but it's Miriah. Miriah? Is that almost like that? Is it? She's going to say it again for us.
Mireia. Mireia.
Right. And you are part of mariachi team, and they are Latin Grammy winners, and
That's
Latin
right.
Grammy and then Grammy nominated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Grammy. We figured out the sound. This is
Yes.
amazing.
No more echo. Yay.
No more echo.
Good.
What happened? I could only hear myself once. Now I don't even want to talk to you. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking, of course. I-25, 4 years ago, I could say. I-25. Do the math. So tell me now, because we're going to, if we get enough tips, we have to get enough tips in, because we're going to share some tips with you, because, the performers, we need all the help we can get these days, right? Holy smokes. It has been
for real.
Desert, hasn't it, out there? Just a desert of dryness, and we're looking for the fount of wellness to come so that we can all go back out and entertain people. That's what we do. That's our job. And look at me sitting at my kitchen counter, with RBG calling bingo. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's come to. G57, G57.
But at least you look wonderful. You look fabulous. So.
Well, and you know what? And I feel fabulous. And when you have your health, that's really what counts.
True.
Well, that's what they say anyway. I mean, I could do with a little more money, but whatever. So now tell me about your, let me call the next number first, 064. And I want to find out how long ago this whole women's mariachi band formed that you're in.
Well, the band is called Flor de Toloache, and we are New York City's first all-female mariachi. And we started in 2008. So we've been at it for quite a while.
RBG is like giving you a big thumbs up.
That's right.
Big thumbs up. It's the first, because it was considered a real men's thing to do. I saw a special on public TV or something. I can't remember where it was. And 36. But as I recall, it was just a men's thing for the longest time.
Yeah, for a long time. And it's still dominated. But I mean, a lot of industries are, right? And
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
069, everybody. 069, which means everybody's a winner. Dinner for two. You have one of these?
I was going to say I need one of those.
You mean it's the Acme whistle. It's fantastic. That's actually what it's called, the Acme whistle. So hang on a minute. And 35. But tell me now, how long have you been a musician? I mean, when did you start? When you're just a little girl, little senorita?
Yeah, my whole life. My dad was a mariachi singer. My mother sings as well beautifully, and they both collect tons of music from Latin America. So I grew up in a musical family. And
isn't that wonderful? And did you G47? Did you grow up in New York City then, or I mean, in that area? I can't remember where you said you were from. Hang on a minute. This thing's so loud.
Right. I mean, I know.
Hang on a minute. Don't talk. Don't answer. All right, there we go. So tell me where, and hang on, I'm gonna do the next number. G60. So where'd you grow up again?
I grew up in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And I've been in New York for a while. So I'm half Puerto Rican, half New Yorker, you know?
Sounds loud. Sounds loud. You're really totally down tonight. B9, everybody, B9. That is so cool. So how old were you? Because, you know, I work on cruise ships. So we go to Puerto Rico from time to time.
Yeah.
Just love it down there. And the last time we were there was after that terrible storm. You know, that terrible, terrible storm.
Yeah, they're still recovering.
And thank God we were there. You know, we were spending money. We were doing everything we could. I-18, you know what I'm saying? Staying in hotels, going out to eat, everything we could do just to, you know, buying souvenirs we really didn't need. But you just, you know, help, you know what I'm saying? So, and 42. Do you have any family down there now?
Yeah, my brother's out there.
And is he doing okay down there? And they had more storms. Seems like every time they turn around, it storms and
I know. I mean, you know, what helps everybody's like the culture is so festive and pretty happy, you know. So they take everything and turn it around into a positive thing, you know. Yeah.
They're fabulous. They just turn it around. They make it positive. 072. And I had
always an exclusive party and music and
everything's a toe tapper. I think if you go to a funeral and it'd be a toe tapper because they're fun down there, you know. I-23. But tell me now, before we do anything else, let's get Josie in here. And so now, are you single, darling? Are you with someone?
I'm not. I have a fiance who I'm with right now here in New Zealand. I'm stuck in New Zealand, guys.
You're in New Zealand?
Yeah.
Wow. Now I know New Zealand too from the cruise ships. B3, everybody. B3. Now I like having us gals on. Us gals. We're all doers. I'm a bingo gal, and our friend here's a mariachi gal, and then you are a cooking gal.
I'm always cooking something. I'm eating right now. You know, you did say bring the bites, so I thought I'd bring some of my little vegan, because if you're going vegan, you have to bring your own food all the time.
That's
I
true.
know. So you probably don't want a bite of my wiener. I'm
I got
guessing.
some wieners in my fridge.
Ooh, you have some wieners in your fridge? Well, what are they made with grass and leaves? Are they those wieners made with grass and leaves? Because I don't like those. Look at. Hey, why don't you come up here, Lewis? Lewis is sitting watching me over there. Anyway, why don't you come and look at Mommy's wiener?
I got a gluten-free bun for you.
Oh dear. It's the nicest cat you'd ever meet. 074. He'll be back. Don't worry. 074. He just takes a little time off. And the other cat. Hang on. You got heaven.
Wow, that was so fast.
Oh my gosh, that was like really quick. Hi, buddy. Hi.
That was so fast.
Now I never get a chance to do this, you guys. This is Dusty. He's the old man. He's the old man of the house, and he doesn't usually come near. He doesn't usually want to have anything to do with bingo. Isn't he handsome?
Oh, so beautiful.
He's an old guy. He's getting thinner. You know, they're like old people. You know, here, I'll get a little closer. There he is.
Cutie.
Very mysterious. He gives you that look. He's from Rhode Island, so I'm pretty sure he's got organized crime connections. So I always keep on the good side of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's bring Chris in, because I gotta give him a little piece of a wiener because he was a good boy.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I thought you were giving me a piece of wiener.
Yeah, you know what I can think of nothing better than giving you a little wiener. But unfortunately, you don't live anywhere near me.
No, but our winner actually does. Our winner is Dustin from Wilton Manors.
Dustin from Wilton Manors? No freaking way.
That's right.
I love it. Well, hang on. Is it just Dustin?
That's Dustin.
Hot dog, we got a wiener. Right here, folks. Right here.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
Okay, I might have had a little bite of the wiener. Mmm. Uncooked meat. Delicious. Now, congratulations to Dustin right here in Minneapolis. No, not here in Minneapolis, down there to Wilton Manors. So he may be voting. We got some wonderful folks running for office there. Josie, Chris is running for office too. Lots of folks. But before we do anything else, I want to remind you that, first of all, I have fun things in my store. I have lots of fun things in my store. And I want to remind you of that. Because if you are in P-Town, like my friends Glenna and Don, you can actually go to Cool as a Moose right in P-Town, right in the middle of town, right as you get off the pier on Standish and Commercial. Cool as a Moose is still open on the weekends, at least. My friends Esma and Michael are there, and they're so dear, and they sell all this. We also can go to missrichfield.com. And normally I have a list of places I'm going to be performing, but right now I'm not performing anywhere. And so it just, but there's a reason to go to the site anyway, because you want to maybe buy a mask or a bobblehead or one of our beautiful magnets. We also have t-shirts and all sorts of fun things at missrichfield.com, and just go to my store on the little tab. And then also want to remind you about next bingo. Our next bingo is going to be next Monday, October 19th, and it is going to be Athletic Supporter Bingo. Athletic Supporters Bingo, okay? So I don't know what you're going to wear for that, but I hope it's in honor of something. I can't remember what it's in honor of. It's in honor of some day, some special day. National Cat Day is coming up, by the way, too. Oh, and look who's here. Look who just came up for National Cat Day. Are you back for more wieners? So anyway, he's not afraid of the camera, clearly. And so also want to thank everyone who's tipped so far, and remind you that we'll be giving a little bit of tip money to our friend who is just going to be playing for us here. And I'm going to bring her on right now to do a special number, if she would. And I don't know what you're going to do. Are you going to sing? Are you going to play a musical instrument? What will you be doing? I'm dying to know.
Well, I'll be doing both. I'll be singing and playing a little bit of guitar.
Oh, guitar.
And this is an original song. It's a ranchera. Yeah, right here.
And what does that mean? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Original song.
And how many people are in your musical group? You have a picture of your musical group, don't you? I think that we might. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was quick. Gosh, it was so good here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like 7, and it looks like guitars and violin. Is there a trumpet in there at all? Oh yeah, there's a trumpet.
There are 2 trumpets in the back. Yep.
Oh, it just looks like something. And we can find your music by going to this, right? Is it mariachinyc.com?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to hear the music. But fortunately today, we do get an opportunity to really hear something live. And so if you could take it away, my dear, I can't wait to hear this. I've been waiting all night.
So one of the things that's part of ranchera and mariachi experience is that you have to do a grito, and you just have to let it out when you're feeling the song. And it goes like this. Ready to try it with me? So you just let it out whenever you're feeling it. Yes.
Like
there
that?
you go. You got it. Yeah, just like that.
Oh. You know, the other thing
really,
that almost sounds like is the
Yeah.
A little bit.
Any of those. You could do that one. You could do or
How was that? I think I should be picking up. If I had known this, I would have picked up my ukulele. Anyway, so you go ahead. You go ahead. I can't wait to hear this. And so we sing with you. Is that it?
Yeah, whenever you're feeling the song, you just let a grito out.
Oh,
ready? Hoy estoy perdida en el recuerdo, sufriendo hoy porque tú estás lejos de mí. No entiendo yo cuál fue la razón de tu partir. Suplico al cielo poder vivir con esta historia gris. Ay, ¿dónde estarás? Regresa ya. No puedo más tanto esperar y cierto amor, tanta ilusión creaste en mí. Te llevas todo, todito todo de mi corazón.
That was beautiful.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that was really wonderful. Oh, look at the response. It's beautiful, beautiful. Viva Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that is so wonderful. And it's never as great hearing it over the internet as it would be to get your music. So we can get your music. Right. Is it recorded? Is it like on iTunes or anything like that? We can hear it?
It's everywhere. Yes. So you have my website. I have my solo stuff that's out now and on Spotify, on iTunes, and all the major platforms. You can find it. That's my website, mireyaramos.com. And you can also find my band's music all over on our website, Flor de Toloache Mariachi, or mariachinyc.com, and is on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, you name it. It's all over the place. So just follow us on both and YouTube. On our YouTube channel, we have tons of really cool videos that we video with John Legend.
And especially now, I think of you. I think of how you're doing something for women that's so amazing. That women, and a lot of people don't realize this, never could sing mariachi music, and now there's several groups now, right, that are doing it. I think there's quite a few.
Art is in the music, and it's very needed, and it's representation matters, as you can see. And we're very happy that we can inspire the next generation and the women out there. It doesn't matter if you're doing music or not, just, inspiring and empowering each other. It's a mutual thing. But yes, follow us and connect with us.
It's amazing. Say the name of your group again.
Our group is called Flor de Toloache. Toloache is a flower that's used in love potions. And my name is Mireya Ramos. So you can also check out my website.
Maria. Now I can see it. I can say it after you say it. Beautiful. I can say it after you say it. Well, Maria, thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Promise me, okay? Because I just want to take a moment.
I love
I
that.
just have to take a moment and look through my magic mirror because, Maria is so amazing. But there's so many of you out there today, and I know there's been a lot of you commenting on her beautiful music. I want to say hi to Dennis in Philadelphia and Max in DC and Dale in Massachusetts. Hey, Dale. I wonder if he knows Glenna and Dawn. And Raymond in South California, and Andy in Tampa, and Shannon in Kansas, and Alberto in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and Vernon in Vernon Dinah, I think in P-Town. Hi, Vernon. Oh, I know Vernon. And Misty in Minnetonka. And I want to say hi to all of you. And I know there's so many others calling. My friends from Philly, my friends from Buffalo, look at that Anne Margaret. She was on last week. She was crazy, a crazy lady. We love crazy ladies, by the way. If you can't tell, Josie and Maria. I'm saying her name wrong again. She's such a beautiful name too. And so many in South Carolina. Ooh, you people, don't forget to vote. If you're in South Carolina now, for crying out loud, don't forget to vote. Actually, that goes for everybody. And a lot of the polls are open. And a lot's going on right now, so don't forget to vote. Oh, Minnetonka, look at that. Hi, Misty. There we are. In Ohio, and gorgeous Cody. So we're going to talk more with everybody. But before I leave the magic mirror, I always like to remind people that you're not alone out there. It can feel kind of lonely and it can feel kind of sad out there. But the magic mirror sees you. I might not have said your name, but I see you out there. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't feel alone out there. Talk to somebody if you're feeling lonely. And I think of my friends like Cody, who felt like he wanted to do something different. Now he's going to school. Maybe that's what you need to do, something different. Who knows? But anyway, I see you all. If you're not feeling well, whatever's going on out there, we see you at Bingo Bonanza. We appreciate you're here. And it reminds me, we've got one more quick game we're going to play tonight. And in fact, I'm going to put the magic mirror down. Otherwise, I'll just keep saying hi to people because I love to say hi to folks. And the next magic mirror, the next game, after Magic Mirror is Add It Up. And this is actually a quite easy game if you look at it. Chris, could you come back? I haven't talked to Chris hardly at all tonight. Look at him. Chris, where have you been, sweetie? I feel like I don't know what happened this evening.
That's okay. It's been so much fun.
You're eating.
I'm eating. Literally, I'm eating.
That's because Josie's on. She's making us all hungry.
I know. So now I'm eating.
I only have half the wiener left because I ate half of it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hungry. And so I'm so glad. And Chris, I know you're running for office. Josie's running for office. You've got a lot of people running for office there.
That's right.
Wilton Manors. How big is that city?
So it's a city of 12,000, and people are running for 2 commissioners and 1 mayor. And I'm running for commissioner, and she's running for mayor.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people running. It's like it's not one of those uncontested situations.
No, there's a lot of people running. There's a lot of great people in the race.
Oh, and you know what? That's what's so good is when there's people in there. When there's a choice.
That's right.
Like, and then sometimes, if you don't get it the first time, come back, do it again. You know what I'm saying? So what? Yeah, Naomi's reminding us we're on the hour mark, and she's out of beer. She's out of beer
this week. Funny how she reminds us this week, huh?
She always reminds us. Yeah, she's putting her. Yeah. She plays the harp with latex living gloves, those big yellow gloves, and just sounds beautiful, but she's packing it away. She's going to leave. And she might have made an obscene gesture to me right now. I don't know. Anyway, she's fun. She is fun. She and her roommate, Yvonne Splinter, are real nice gals. Anyway, Yvonne is a big Harley. She drives around and actually picks Naomi up, and they get the harp and Naomi and Yvonne on the Harley.
What about the beer? Where's the beer go?
Oh no, they drink. Yeah, they probably get the beer on there too. I don't know. I think the beer's inside them at the moment. But we want to do Add It Up now, Chris. And this is one of those that you do the free space on, right?
Right, that's right. And we only call I's, N's, and G's.
Exactly. I's, N's, and G's I'm going to call. And I also wanted to ask, next week now as athletic supporter, And I'm wondering, do you have an outfit picked out for athletic supporter bingo next Monday?
I may have an athletic supportive relative outfit, possibly someplace.
I'm thinking something stretchy, something sort of form-fitting.
Something not so something-ish there, something light in material, perhaps.
Because we have not had you show one of your beautiful outfits for ages.
No, I
think it's time. I think it's time.
Right.
Now, what letters am I calling again?
I, N, and G.
Right, I's, N's, and G's. Okay, so thank you, Chris. Don't forget, get your free space for crying out loud. And it's just getting, it's just the plus sign for crying out loud. Don't make it harder than it is. So with no further ado, I got to talk to Josie for a minute. Get Josie on. And we're going to talk N39. Josie, how are you, dear?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm having so much fun.
That gal is so talented, isn't she?
Oh my God. It was like an angel singing to me. Oh my God.
I know. It's just like they mean it. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful. So
I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? So B8, everyone. I could have had a B8. Oh, wait. No, not B's. Sorry, not B's. Sorry. I's, N's, and G's. I'm talking to Josie. Josie, just, first of all, you make me hungry. Where do you cook? A restaurant, N36. Do you have a restaurant?
I own a place on Wilton Drive right here in the neighborhood, and it's called Bubbles and Pearls. And we've been here for 4.5 years. And excuse my big parrot in the back that you hear squawking.
This big parrot.
Oh, would you like me to bring her?
Totally. B11. B11.
Hey, babe, bring the parrot.
Oh, that's nice. So you have somebody that brings the parrot for you. I love that.
Yeah, because it's not like your cat. The cat, just makes its way onto the stage. The bird needs a little assistance,
Yeah, like my old cat, like that old cat that nobody sees. I couldn't believe he showed up today. I thought, well, while he's here, I'll put him on camera. What's the bird? Hang on a minute. G47. Am I supposed to be calling G's? Yeah, G47.
This is my little friend. Bird. This one right here is a rescue, and this is one of my buddies.
Oh my gosh. And let's get the rest of the people on here. I want to see if anyone else has animals. B7, everybody, B7. Because we love animals. We love animals. Does anyone else have any animals? Oh, wait a minute. Now Don's leaving.
Oh, we're all making an appearance.
Isn't that funny? He shows up right now.
On cue.
On cue. Hello. Oh, I'm going to call an O. I'm not even supposed to call an O. Hi, everybody. The subtle reminder that they give me around here. ING, and then sometimes hurry up. I-26. I-26, everybody. I-26. Does anyone know? Oh, wait a minute. We have to look at Glenna and Dawn's. What do you? Oh, look at that!
It's a freeloader.
Freeloader.
We picked him up as a stray from the neighborhood we were living in.
Where did we just in the neighborhood? She just show up one day?
He lived in a pipe for 7 years across the street from us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. I was allergic to them, but now I'm not. So we got it. We finally brought him in.
That's what I tell people is that are allergic, is that if you're around pets a little oftentimes you can kind of get over it. Oh, that's a beautiful cat. And then we have the parrot. And then Chris has his stuffed cat. And
I have one more for you.
Oh, look at that. And wait a minute. Oh, there's another.
Oh,
look at that. Oh, cute. One of those cats with that looks like Grumpy Cat with the. Oh, that's beautiful. And 37, everybody. And then when you're, I almost called a B here again. And then hang on, I got to get more balls. Don't go anywhere. How old is the bird?
This bird right here is 26 years old.
Wow.
And he'll live
about that. I was only 3 years old when that bird was born.
Oh yeah.
Think about it.
I wasn't born yet.
Oh, who's the comedian now? You.
Yeah, he'll live for at least 25 to 30 more years. So this is a long-term commitment.
So you got him in the will, I hope. I-27. I-27. Oh, and the bird, actually, the bird can't say that. The bird is how old? It's 26?
26.
That's amazing. And do you know how old your cat is, Dawn?
I think he's about 14 or 15.
Because I was going to say he looks like my cat, who's about the same thing. My cat that I got from Rhode Island, we don't know how old he is. We do know how old this one is, because this one was about a year when I got him. So he's about 3. But I think my Dusty looks a lot like your cat. I think he's like I-29. I think he's the same thing. I think he's about 14, 15 years old. And then they mellow out, don't they? As he started to get thin, they get thin, you know. They get thin and bony. Hey, Chris, where's your partner?
My husband's, he just got home from work. He's being shy.
Just got home for work like 20 minutes ago. All right. Well, there we are. Oh, Olay, how are you? Dear God. I forgot it was a May December situation. Oh, that is beautiful. Anyway, and then I think Josie has somebody too.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'll call her. Hey, Marcy.
Yeah, get Marcy in there. And you want to hear something really sad? Cody's all by himself. I
know. I could use a bingo buddy.
I was going to say, I have a feeling not for long after bingo. I mean, we've had a lot of marriage proposals during bingo. So I have a feeling that you might be getting contacted by someone, and everybody, and 45. And you said you were in a relationship not long ago, right, Cody?
Yeah, we broke up in July. It was a 6 or 7 month relationship. It wasn't too long.
For you people and your poor decision making and your poor life choices, 6 to 7 months is a long time. Now the lesbians, Josie.
Bingo!
Oh, look at that bingo! All
wow! Is that like a chocolate covered gingerbread? What is that?
I don't know, but I'm hungry. I want it, whatever it is, because it's Bites and Balls bingo. Speaking of that, he's like, "Where's that wiener, old lady?" All right, so hang on, we got to get Chris in here and find out. Chris, who won?
So Roger from Hummelstown was our final winner.
Roger from where?
Hummelstown, PA, wherever that is.
Where?
Hummelstown, PA.
Hummelstown?
Yeah.
Sounds German. Hot dog, we got a wiener. Play that music.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, don't you grab your balls and play.
Well, as you can see, Lewis is still here.
So this, by the way, is one last chance to say, thank you for everyone for joining us. And we absolutely appreciate anything you can do to help and send a tip. You can do it right from on your screen, because we share that also with Maria and everybody else here. It really does make, do you see? I just really want to just say the name. That's the only reason I'm here.
It's a beautiful name, but you got to have her say it. Here, she'll say it. Here, bring her on. She's going to get some of our tips too. So say your name, darling. It's just the most beautiful name, but we butcher it. We can't seem to. I don't know.
That was pretty good. That was good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
yes.
okay. Yeah, well, he doesn't have to say anything. He's just cute. He's like Cody. Yeah, like he doesn't have to say anything. He just standing there. And do you have someone special? Do you have someone special, sweetie? Do you have a husband or a partner or a?
I have a fiance here with me. He's
you have
he's working now. He can come to camera, but yes, he's here. He travels with us. He's our sound engineer actually for the band. So
can we see him for just a minute? Can we just will he come in front of the camera?
He's working. He's working right now. Unfortunately.
Working. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, I know. Well, we got to have him on next time too. And if you would love, ever want to come back, we would love to have you come back anytime.
Oh, thank you.
Because
Yeah.
mariachi music goes with anything, really. You know what I'm saying? It's like Chris and Sleeveless. You know, everybody loves it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for your music. Mwah. We appreciate you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
And I hope everyone's written down the name of the band and all of that so you can download some of the music.
Yes.
It's absolutely stunning. And watch that special. I think it's on PBS about mariachi bands, women mariachi bands. So fascinating, the history. It's so interesting. And so tonight, I want to say thank you not only to this beautiful lady here, but all of my audience members. And I'm thinking of Glenna. Oh, there's Cody. Oh, Cody's so handsome. And Cody, you keep up the good work. How much longer do you have at school, Cody?
Just about a year, so not too
How long?
Just about a year.
Oh, about a year. Oh, that'll go by fast. And then Josie, good luck with the election.
Thank you.
Chris and Mrs. Chris, thank you so much. And Glenna and Don, I'm coming to visit you next year, okay? I'm going to see you next year. I want to see the cat. I want to see you. And I want to see that beautiful view of the bay that you've got. That's spectacular. And with no further ado, I think we should spell this. This is my theme song. Let's all do it together. Are you ready? Here we go. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. You do this one with your legs. D is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. Life was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. I love you all. Thanks, everybody. See you next week for Athletic Supporter Bingo. Bye.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
Now it's your turn. Join with me.
Bingo makes it better, it makes everything okay. From facial sores to civil wars, black plague to tooth decay. Bingo makes it better, it can heal the world today. For help with all our problems, won't you grab your balls and play?
Grab your balls and play. Now you.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your balls and play.
Grab your